Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about everything I read in January and everything I want to read in February. I cannot believe we're in February already. Today is February 2nd. So we're just going to get straight into it because we have quite a few. I read 13 books in January. So we started with my reread of People We Meet on Vacation. Absolutely amazing. I loved the reread. It was just as good as the first time. I loved the show, like truly. There's been a lot of heat about it. I absolutely loved it. I thought they did a great job. Who they cast was great. I really liked it. So we went into that one first, and then we continued a series called Illuminae that I read in December at the very end. So this is a trilogy. It is thick, but it's mixed media, so it's actually like really interesting and really quick to get through. I actually wound up doing this on audio, so I did the second and third book in this series. The first one was Illuminae, and then I read the last two like back to back super quick. They are like really pretty together. I love these covers. But yeah, I did them both on audio. They were so good. It closed out the series absolutely perfectly. I enjoyed this. It's like a sci-fi space mystery thriller romance. Like, it had it all. I absolutely ate it up. The audio is regular audio. It's not like a true graphic audio, but it has different actors for each part, like a graphic audio, and sound effects. It was so good. Like, I absolutely loved it. By the way, if the camera's moving, which I can't tell, that's because Ollie just bumped it, so sorry about that. But yeah, I really liked these, and I got to finish a series, which was awesome. So I am very happy about that. I'm going to get these all off my shelves. And those are all 3 physical TBR books. So I'm very happy that this month, I think there were only 2 books that I did not physically own. No, there were 3. So there were 3 books I didn't physically own, but I got a lot off my physical TBR, which is really good. Then I went into Shield of Sparrows, which I ate up. I gave this 4.5 stars. I loved it. The edition is just absolutely gorgeous. I am obsessed. They did such a good job on this book, and I cannot wait for the next one. It comes out in April, I think. I'm pretty sure it's April or March. I got these cute little like photo cards too. So cute. I love it. I flew through this book. I was so happy to finally read it because it's been on my TBR forever. I've had this book, like I literally pre-ordered it. So I've had it for a while, and I loved it. I read it so fast. It is such a perfect fantasy romance book. I was searching for these vibes exactly, and I ate it up. It's marriage of convenience. That's a spoiler. It's kind of a love triangle, sort of. It's so good. You just have to go into it. I go into a lot of books blind, like I said, so I don't like to give too many details, but I absolutely love this one, and I would definitely go into that one blind for sure. Then I got back into the holiday romance books, and I read Grace and Henry's holiday movie marathon. It was so good. It was so unexpected. I knew this was about grief. I knew that each of the main characters had lost their spouse, but it handled grief in such a beautiful way. It was not like overwhelmingly sad, even though it was about really sad topics. It was beautiful. He wrote this book so well. I now want to go read everything he's ever written. I don't know what his backlist is, but I want to look into it for sure. I'm obsessed. And I gave this, I think it was a 4.5 star read. I read it, I got it from the library and read it physically, and I loved it. I wanted to like dip back into holiday romance just really quick before the holidays were like really truly over. So I read this like earlier January, and I'm so happy that I did. It was perfect. Then I jumped into His and Hers by Alice Feeney, which was so good. Such a good mystery thriller. I truly have not read a book by her yet that I haven't loved and haven't been like, what is going on the entire book? I had no idea what was happening. which for me, I love that in a mystery thriller. I think that's so fun when you're just like, you like suspect somebody and then she gives you a little tiny bit more information, and then you're immediately like, okay, it was not them, it was definitely this person, and then a little bit more and you're like, okay, it's neither of them, maybe it's this like other person over here. It's crazy. It is such a wild ride. I highly recommend. I love this book. And then we immediately watched the show and it was amazing. My husband watched it not having read the book and was like, okay, this is such a good story, but he wanted to know like the similarities and differences, and there are some differences for sure, but I mean, I thought they did a really good job for a TV show that's based on a book. I thought they killed it. I love who they cast. I was very happy with it, so definitely going to be reading more by her this month, or maybe it was last month. I can't remember. My Husband's Wife by her came out. I think it's already out. I'm pretty sure it came out in January, so add that to my TBR. I definitely want to read that at some point so bad. That sounds amazing, but very, very happy with this one. And then I read Daddy Issues. I knew that this was going to be a book with like a bit of trauma with her father. I knew that going in, and it just didn't hit for me. I kind of did like a little mini review on social media, and I just did not like the kid in it. I didn't like the main girl that we're following. I didn't like her family, which you're not supposed to like her family, but still, it just didn't hit for me. So I think I gave this like a 3-star. It maybe should have been lower. I'm gonna hold it at 3. But it didn't really hit for me. It's not my cup of tea. I've been seeing decent reviews though, so it's just me. Other people do seem to really like it, so that's good. I did like the male main character though. He was pretty cool. And then I needed a little more fantasy in my life, so I read The Fate of the Sun King, which is book 3 in this series. I have one more book to go, and I'm very excited. I've already started the audio, but I'm like 5% through, I think, so barely even started it, but I'm excited to finish the series, see where it's going. This is the Trial of the Sun Queen series. I can't remember the series name, but I know that's the first book, and I read the first 2 books and about maybe like 30-ish% of the 3rd book months and months and months ago, maybe even like a year ago. So it's been a while, and I wanted to pick it back up, and I wanted to get through this series. I really enjoyed it. I just put it down because it's a little chunky, and I get a little overwhelmed because I have so many books that I want to read, so I tend to put the chunkier ones down. But I was very happy with it. I absolutely loved it. I flew through this one and now cannot wait to get to the last one. Okay, then I went into Soul Searching. This is my library copy, so it is due back now, I think tomorrow. But I was waiting to do this wrap up to have like a physical book to hold. But this was so good. I love Lila Sage. I love the small town worlds that she creates. I think that is like her niche, and she should definitely stick to that forever because she did a great job. This has like a supernatural element to it. I didn't know if I was gonna like that going in, but she did it really well. It wasn't like it's ghost, and so I'm not usually like, I like vampires and werewolves and things like that, but I don't really like the ghost aspect, but she did it really well, and now I'm like, I like feel for these ghosts and like actually care about them. So I would totally check this out. I think she just writes books well. She writes romance well, small town, all the vibes were vibing, loved it. Then 56 Days. I have been wanting to read a book by Catherine Ryan Howard for so long, and when I saw that this book is being turned into I think it's a movie. I keep saying a show, and I think it's a movie on Prime in February. So I was like, okay, well, I have to read the book if I want to watch the movie. I keep saying show. I'm pretty sure it's a movie, but I'm so excited. I love who they cast. I think it's going to be really interesting. This book was good. I was flying through this book. It was fast-paced. It takes place like during COVID, during the heat of COVID, and it is a very good mystery thriller whodunit around COVID. Like, it is so cool. I absolutely loved it. I love the like time jumps. So it goes 56 days ago and then today, and then it keeps going like 50 days ago and today and 35 days ago and today, and so it like bridges the gap, which I really like when mystery thrillers do that. And she did a great job. I cannot wait to see this come to life. I am going to love the movie, I think, and I really like who's in it, so did a very good job with that. Then this chunker, thank goodness, is 5 books. This is not just one. So where I have it is where book 2 starts. So it's only that thick. It's a tall paperback though, and the writing is not that big. So it is quite a few pages, but I loved this. I finished book 1. I honestly can't wait to go back into it and read the next book. So I think on my February TBR will probably be book 2, which I think is Fire Falling. Yeah. So definitely gonna just jump right back into it. I really liked this, a YA fantasy romance that has the elemental magic, and I thought they absolutely killed it. I loved learning about the magic system. Like, we're almost learning about it with her because she's an ordinary, and so we're kind of, she knows about this world because she's lived like parallel to it for so long, but she's really learning the ins and outs and the powers that these different people have. It is so good, y'all. It is so good. I would definitely recommend this series, but also Elise Kova. I mean, she just writes really good books. I have so many of her books on my TBR and I cannot wait to get to them. I think her newest one is Dragon Cursed, and then before that it was Arcana Academy, I believe. Yeah, I think those are both by her, and I want to read both of those. I cannot wait. But yeah, I really like this book, and it has like really pretty illustrations in it and stuff too. Like all throughout it had really pretty pictures. I really, really like this. I mean, that is fantastic. They did a really good job. So anyway, I read book 1. I'm going to pick it right back up in February. So just know that this is going to be happening more in February. And then I did my Twilight reread. This book I read all through January. I just finished it at the very end of January. But every time I could have like a fire going and it's cozy and it's cold outside, that's when I would pick this up. I wanted the vibes to be perfect. I wanted to annotate it for the first time. I've never actually read it and like actually annotated the book. So I just went through and had a great time. Always a good comfort reread for me. I will forever love Twilight and Team Edward for sure. Okay, so that is everything that I read in January. Now, in February, I have started reading a couple already. So I started the 11/22/63 Stephen King book, which is a chunker. Like, it's crazy that this book is almost as big as this book, and this has 5 in it, and this one only has 1. Like, that's insane. They're, like, almost the same height, too. That's crazy. But I am just slowly making my way through. I might not even finish this in February. I don't really know. I've made it to chapter 4, which is 79 pages in, so not bad. It's not great. I have a lot more to go, but I'm just taking it slow. I want to get through this at some point, and then I really want to watch the show. I've never watched the show, and I am a Franco girl. Dave and James Franco are like, I absolutely love them, so the fact that I've not watched this is insane. So yeah, I want to read this book. I want to watch the show. My husband wants to watch the show as well, so I'm like, that's perfect. I'll just read this book and then we'll watch it together. And then also, I've never read Wuthering Heights, which I don't understand how. So I have started this. I'm on chapter 2, page, that can't be right. Page 9, y'all. I thought I was a little bit further, but there's a lot of stuff in the front that's not the actual book. So I'm on page 9. I've barely started. I am so intimidated by classics. It stresses me out. I really want to read it. I want to love these. I want to know what all the hype is about. I want to watch the new movie coming out with Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. I want to be in with the hype, you know? I love when like something comes out and everybody's excited about it and we all do it together. So I have to read this by, does it come out Valentine's Day? I think the movie comes out Valentine's Day, so I need to get through this. And then also, for ones that I've already started reading, I don't even know what this is called, but some really popular authors that I absolutely love got together and did like a little collection of novellas, I guess is how you would say it. So I am reading Christina Lauren's Accidentally Yours. I love when they do this. They do them sometimes around Christmas or like Halloween, fall vibes, and this one is a Valentine's Day one, and I'm so excited. There's like 5, I think, in the collection, and I think it's gonna be so good. I really hope y'all can see the screen, but I am barely into it and I already love it. I love them, so anything they write I'm gonna read, and I'm gonna absolutely love it. And then I really want to read Snowed In by Catherine Walsh. I did a little poll on my social media, and that seemed to be the one that people wanted. It was between Snowed In, Baggage Claim, and Any Trope But You. And this is the one that's winning out right now, so I think I'm just gonna do it. I wanted to read this one really bad. I've read Holiday Romance last Christmas, like a year ago, and loved it, so I definitely wanted to read more by her, and this is just the perfect time. It's cold. We don't really get snow that much. We got a day of snow, 12 hours of snow to be specific. So we don't really get snow, but I'm like, I could still cozy up with a fireplace and read this book and love it. And then I really want to read this one. I've owned this book. I mean, you can probably tell it's really beat up. I've owned this for so long. It is Can You Keep a Secret by Sophie Kinsella. And this is a movie on Netflix, and I love who they cast. And so I'm like, I really want to watch the movie, and I got to read the book first. And I just figured for February, this would be like a perfect little quick rom-com read. So I'm super excited to get into this. I chose a few little rom-com books this month. I just want to keep it light. I want to read more by Christina Lauren. I really went through all my books, and there are more that I have not read. I really thought that I had read all their books, but there's like 3 that I haven't read. So I've got to fix that. That Christina Lauren, that's like one of my favorite authors of all time. So I really want to read this one, The Honey Don't List. It's so cute. I mean, that is giving February vibes 100%. So definitely excited to get into this one. Every book they write, I love. And another author that every book they write, I love, is Lynn Painter. She cannot miss for me. I love her YA books. I love her adult romances. Everything she writes is perfect. The banter is perfect. I just finished an arc for First and Forever, which comes out in May. And it was so good. I mean, I expected it to be good, and it absolutely hit my expectations. It was so good. I love that book. I'm so excited that I got a NetGalley arc. So now I need to read the ones that I pre-ordered this book. I've had this book for a while, and I just haven't read it. So it's time. I love her books. I think at this point I've read everything by her except for this one and Fake Skating. So I need to get my hands on that one and read that. And then it is finally time to finish this series, which makes me really sad, but what's it called? It's Monty's book. I can't remember what it's called, but Monty's book is coming out this month, I think. I think at the end of this month. So I'll just be able to get right back into it. So that's fine. But I need to finish this book. Or read this book and finish this series. I'm so excited. I am not the biggest Rio fan. I know a lot of girls absolutely love Rio and they were waiting for his book. I am more a Ryan Shea girl and Isaiah Rhodes, not really Rio, but you never know. It's just that goofy demeanor is not my thing. So we'll see how it goes. I know I'll still love it, and I'll love getting to see all the characters. So I am very excited for this one. This edition is gorgeous. I love this book. So very excited to get into this one. But that is it. I might just read more of this series once I finish this one, because they are novellas, so I could sit down and go through quite a few in one sitting. So I might do that. But yeah, that is everything I read in January, everything I'm planning to read in February. I will definitely add some more books on as I see them and want to. I'm a mood reader at heart, but that is everything planned for now. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.